Here I will be talking about colorism. As the dictionary defines colorism as prejudice or discrimination against individuals with a darker skin tone, typically among people of the same ethnic or racial group. Colorism within the Black community has been a serious emotional and psychological battle. Okay, so as you can see in the pictures, if you look left or right, from right to left or right, you'll see that they have a spectrum of skin colors from the palest to the darkest. And um, this is what colorism looks like, where the superior person is the lighter skin and the inferior person is the darker skin. And we see this a lot in the brown and black communities. And this is also stemmed from slavery as well, this kind of thinking. But what makes it worse is that Black people perpetuate these stereotypes and colorism tactics amongst their own ethnic group, racial group. And that's the saddest thing about this situation. Um, the reason why I'm making this video is because Fantine Newton, the actress, made an apology towards darker skinned Black women. And I don't believe her, me personally, in my opinion, I don't believe her apology was genuine. I don't think she was sincere. I think she actually is making a mockery of dark skinned Black women and using her light skin to just remind us again where our place is in society at the bottom of the totem pole. So, but moving on from that is that the reason why I really want to talk about colorism is that colorism is a Black community issue. And I think for darker skinned Black women, even Black women in general, but darker skinned Black women I'm talking to, is that in order for you to combat this or to move away from this type of talking, we know colorism is never going to end. It's just too ingrained, it's too in deep, and it's systemic in bred in this country of the United States of America. So we know colorism will never end. We know who's the perpetuators of it, who started and who is still perpetuating it. But what I can say is that most of the time when dark skinned Black women open up themselves to other communities, you won't really find colorism as much you'll find it in the Black community. If you stay in this community, you will be treated this way in the Black community. Um, I'm not saying other communities don't have their prejudice or their racism. Of course, racism is global, but I tend to find when you step out the Black community and you go into another community, especially a white community, you don't find this as much. They actually think being dark skinned with nappy hair is exotic. So my thing is that if dark skinned women really want to change this, or even if they don't change it or really want to be appreciated and go where they're celebrated, is that you open up your options, whether it be dating, whether it be getting a group of Black women to come together and create our own media program. We put all our resources together, all our money, donate money to each other to create a film studio, to create a whole media studio for us to discuss our issues and to also employ our own Black actresses. We get together with other Black women that are famous and we pull our resources together and we create our own media and our own content that will show us in a positive light. We can't be relying on Hollywood or even the men in our community to do it for us. We have to do it for ourselves. We have to be our own advocate because and we can do this because like I said, Black women already are going to school, getting degrees, starting businesses, and just starting so much things out here. So we can do it. If we can sit there and go to school, get a degree, we can pull our all our minds together. Everybody get together and just think about things that we can do. Pull our resources, put money. We can do this. We can build an empire. We don't have to wait on the dominant society to do it for us. I think that's the one of the ways to combat this is to leave the community and to open up your options to a different world, different group of people, and to learn ourselves. We move away from and stop responding to these type of posts because this is feeding your energy. They want to take your energy away from you. All the energy we spend on getting upset and mad, we're gonna take our energy and use it for good meaning and look to see what we can do to help ourselves to get off the ground. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on this whole colorism topic.